Morning everyone, welcome to another Compliance Over Coffee. And this morning I wanted to talk to you about the importance of partnerships. Now, some of you may have noticed that at the moment our National Association, NAPSA, is making a lot of announcements about partnerships. Now, partnerships take a long time to build to the bit where you start actually working positively together. And we recently announced partnership with Property Redress Scheme PRS, and earlier this year TPO, the Property Ombudsman. Now, in the Property Ombudsman's case, this month it's actually 5 years since I first met and chatted with the Ombudsman. And it's taken all of that time for those relationships and that trust to be built up, because large corporates work differently than smaller one-man bands. But the importance of partnerships is such that they bring something to the table that you can't provide. They bring something to the table for NAPSA members that NAPSA itself can't provide, as do our other partnerships such as Insurance Desk and Blue Bricks Magazine, who we recently announced, and there are several more coming next year. But how does that affect you and your sourcing business? What does that mean for you and your sourcing business? How can it help you? Well, for one, if you're a member of NAPSA, having all of these important professional partnerships means that it brings all of that knowledge that you can't bring to the table to one table for you to see, for you to get access to, for you to be able to read, for you to be able to make the most of. In your sourcing business, partnerships are equally important because they bring to the table a service, a provision that you as a sourcing agent can't necessarily provide yourself. So who could these partnerships be from a sourcing agent perspective? It could be a range of solicitors that you could pass your potential clients on to. It could be finance advisors, it could be independent wealth advisors, it could be electricians or plasterers or builders or architects. It could be a variety of different people. But all of these people can bring something to the table that maybe you can't provide. And what that does for you, as it's doing and will continue to do for the National Association, is it allows you to provide provision that you yourselves couldn't possibly provide. By partnering up with others, by working with others, by agreeing a working policy, you can bring valuable provision to your clients, just as NAPSA is doing, in a way that a lot of sourcing agents can't. So taking time out to see the bigger picture and the longer term picture are as important as getting the money in right now. Because if you want your business to be sustainable, these partnerships are key to that being the case. If you as a sourcing agent can bring to the table good quality solicitors that they can be put through to have a chat with and decide if they want to work with, accountants, mortgage advisors, finance advisors, independent wealth advisors, all of that remit, do you think that they will consider you to be more professional or less professional than the sourcing agent that just throws deals out to a list and doesn't really talk to anyone, doesn't know them, doesn't act professionally, and certainly isn't legal or compliant? Eventually, investors will seek those people out, because that's the message that NAPSA is starting to get out there. And with the partnerships that we have, this message is now spreading far and wide. We can see the traction that this message is getting, and a lot more people are more and more interested in what we're saying. So, as a sourcing agent, get on board. Have a look at the longevity of your business. Have a look at what partnerships you can forge. Who do you already know? And that isn't necessarily about you bringing more money in. That's about you providing a much more rounded, a much wider service, a much more valuable service to your clients on a day-to-day basis. So that's compliance over coffee for this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Next Thursday, I can't believe I'm saying this, is the Thursday before Christmas. Where has that gone? And will be our last compliance over coffee for this year. I don't know what the topic will be. If you've got a specific topic, bob it in the thread underneath this video and I'll see what I can do for you. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend and I will be back with you next Thursday, the usual time, 8:30. Bye for now.